So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective, and when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's a tale of the unexpected.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Silva looking for options. Silva going full tilt down the left. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. And they're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Neymar passes it through. Looking for a decent ball in. And that's been repelled. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
And that's out of reach. Neymar, and he's through on goal. Luis Suarez. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. A chance to play it in. And it's a corner. Loose. Brings it forward. Oh, glorious footwork. Neymar's cross. He's dealt with that well. Caught offside that time. Luis Suarez, hit long and direct. Has a hit! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Oh, great run, magical chance. He's off on a marauding run. Goal!
Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Luis Suarez with the ball through. Nicely controlled. The defence can get it clear. Tries a through ball. It's a goal kick. Robbie Cruz doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Silva! Tried. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
That'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Out wide to the right. He's there to get rid. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Luis Suarez. Real Madrid getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Neymar with a good steal, well played. And it's Neymar. Now the pass. So still just a goal between them. Is it in? Back of the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day. At 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Almost an hour gone. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Knocks it towards the front. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Robbie Cruz. Played it early. It's Neymar! They are rampant!
Unbelievable.
And surely that settles it. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Look, you can end up looking a bit silly if you don't make the right connection on the volley, but he met that cross perfectly.
Real Madrid look as though they're about to make a change. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 26, el dorsal 7.
Looks like a good ball through. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Maxwell charges in. Robbie Cruz. Floats one over. Chooses to deal with it himself. Forward it goes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Luis Suarez! Outstanding save to keep that out. Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. Cruz. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. No, too much on it. Luis Suarez. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Fine defending there. Robbie Cruz. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Robbie Cruz with the ball through. Spoon forward. Looks like a good ball through. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Goes long. Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez versus the keeper, and only one winner.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine.
And that is that. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, when you can go away from home and produce a win like that, then we've got to expect more of it. And while I know every game is different,
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Either side really getting hold of the ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Long and high towards the flank. Here it comes. In comes the corner. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? So what now? It's it into the middle. Lens. Goal! Atletico Madrid! Atletico Madrid take the lead. Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Atletico Madrid have an early lead. Good start. Now the pass. They've scored!
It's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Silva simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find them. And his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside, and it worked an absolute treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Way through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's Neymar!
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
It's a throw. Crosses into the box. It's hit the crossbar. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's out of reach. Has a swing at it! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Lens. Neymar comes sliding in. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Maxwell. Spoon forward. And he's through on goal. Is there any support? He might not need it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Trying to get there. Can he deliver? And out to safety. Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Oh, good interception. Goes for it! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Maxime tries a long pass towards the front. Looks to slip it through. He'll have a go.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
And that would have been some goal.
Oh, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Maxime. Tries a through ball. No, it's not getting there. The half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Listen, you couldn't have asked for any more from this game. Plenty of action, lots of goals, and with it still even, it's all up for grabs second half too.
They come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. one option. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Robbie Cruz. Silva. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Maxwell positions himself well and cuts it out. Robbie Cruz. Silva. Demanding a quick ball here, and now they can launch a counter. Robbie Cruz. Maxime boots it upfield. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And it's Cruz. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Shapes the shoots. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Maxwell passes it through. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Thrust towards the front line. Is it in? He scored! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well. They deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Goes long and forward. Pumps it forwards. Looks like a good ball through. Lens! Sensational from Lens!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb. Lens just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Long and direct. Silva. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And he's there to hoof it away. Now it's Silva. Silva finds himself offside. It's Neymar. And this is Silva. It's Silva! In for the follow-up. The home support won't enjoy that.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Forward, what does he try from here? Silva fires it in low. It's a brilliant interception. Neymar. So time is nearly up. One final twist perhaps. Got the ball glued to his feet. Played into the middle. It's not going to find its target. Lens.
It's all very neat football, but time is against them now, and they need to get the ball forward.
You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. It's good progress he's made on the ball. It is now or never. Time is against them. Chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
And that's a very, very good strike too. I mean, he kept it very low where the keeper doesn't like it.
He's putting on a show here, I think.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Lens! Oh, he's really drilled it. Take by the keeper, he's read that well. And the referee brings it to a close. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim,